Alright guys, here we go, episode 39. This week play against the Missouri Tigers, played in Missouri. It's going to be interesting. We're not too bad overall. We're not too good either. Offense is surprisingly doing really well this year. Their star players, they got a wide receiver, kicker, and quarterback, so we got to watch out for those guys. And we got Hurd, Matthews, and our right guard, Greer, all on a hot streak. Matthews, really quiet, 4 receptions, 51 yards. Luckily, they have a left guard and a halfback that are out, so that could potentially help us very, very well. So first quarter, and it is a long first quarter. I don't remember what happened. I think we both went 3 and out. Nothing really happened. Do a little draw play up the middle. Stucky running over 2 fools at once. My gosh, this dude is a beast, and he's only a junior. And then we get the first down. So second and goal here. Do a little, off tackle. Moore, the backup, tries to get in. Doesn't go anywhere. Tackle for a loss. So third and goal. And we go with a pass play. Yeah. Mix it up every now and then. Drop back the pass, and Carrington comes open. Fit it in between 3 defenders for the touchdown. And we get on the board first. And it's 7-0. So right after that, they don't do anything. We get the ball back, start second quarter. They haven't been able to do much. Do a little out route or a little weird play. I don't know. They were bringing the house. So Carrington wide open, making some moves, trying to get behind some blockers. Gets the first down for me. A couple plays later, 3rd and 5. Trying to get in the end zone right here. Drop back pass. And throw it across the middle. Luckily it hit off his hands and he misses it. Because that was pick city. So he ended up settling for a field goal. And then right after that, they get the ball 3rd and 12. They drop back a little screen pass. Massey misses the hit stick. Headgummit, man. I'm usually pretty good at finding those screens, but just missed it. So 4th and 11. They go with the field goal unit. I'm dropping back just in case. It's quite a long field goal. It's 33 from the 33-yard line. So I drop back. Try to go all Auburn on them. But it's not even close. They drill it. So right here at the end of the second quarter, I'm trying to make something happen. 1st and 10. Stucky, or more. Stucky's out because he's tired. Been working that clock, man. Get down, pretty good run, 6-yard gain. Stucky in now, 2nd and 4, drop back to pass. How will they throw it? And they left X wide open. Oh my gosh, dude, he was open for like 2 seconds before I even saw him. It's like, what in the world, man? So we get a touchdown pass and go up at the half pretty big, man. We've been moving the ball really, really well and putting points on the board, which is what you need. I think we've only stalled once on offense. That was our first series. Looking at the stats, we're pretty even. About, 12 yards difference. Had the time of possession a whole lot longer. They only have 71 yards of offense. 71 yards. We are 216. Come on now. But their first series, start the second half, they absolutely tear me apart right here. Just moving the ball. I mean, they got the ball and they just absolutely run it down my throat, throw it down my throat, whatever they wanted to do to me. It happened. It absolutely did. Got crashed on the read option there. Let the computer do it. I'm not switching because I'm going to miss. And 2nd inches on a 10-yard run. And very next play right after that, bring in a blitz, trying to make something happen. And now Marshall way over on the right. I typically use the stick and try to get around people with swim moves or something, and nobody was there, so I dove at nothing, and they get the touchdown pass. So we respond right back too. 2nd and 8, we're only up by 7. Hurd breaks the tackle and gets in pretty good. 3rd and 2. A little read option, got to mix it up every now and then. So we come right back, do a little buck sweep right here. We got more of the backup running backs in right now, just to try to get in the end zone right here. And luckily he hits him just enough that he couldn't get to me in time. Moore gets a touchdown to extend our lead to 14. We're up 24-10. They couldn't do anything on the next series. We get the ball right back. Do a little counter play, or a little inside zone, I think. Stucky gets a nice 10-yard gain. Man, we were running the ball really well this game. I think Stucky ended up getting over 100 yards. And they weren't covering Carrington or Jones over there, so I was like, sweet, I'll audible and see what y'all can do with that guy. And they leave Carrington wide open, deep. Oh my gosh, dude. I could have hit pretty much anybody on my team right there for the touchdown. Carrington gets number 2 on the day. 2 of the 3 touchdown passes from Hurd right there. Yeah, buddy. Vanderbilt represent. So we go up 31-10. Start of the 4th quarter, they start moving the ball pretty good and just dump it off to the guy standing in the middle of the zone. It was a little cover 2 zone, and he just stood there and waited. So 1st and goal. Play later, 2nd and goal. We're bringing another blitz, bringing some safeties and some linebackers. Just going all crazy. Brought it right at him. And luckily it was right there. If it was the other side, they probably would have scored. So 3rd and goal. Trying to keep him out of the end zone. Marshall almost gets through, bringing a corner blitz. And Dawson goes for the hit stick and misses. He slightly juked me out of my shoes for the touchdown. Oh my gosh, man. So they're not done yet. 31-17. About a minute or so later, do a little read option here. to see what they'll do. Kind of milking the clock a little bit. And they crash on Stuckey, so we're going the distance right here. Missed tackle 1, missed tackle 2, little kicked his leg out of the way, and Hurd with a humongous gain right there. 39-yard run by my quarterback. If he was any faster, we'd be looking at 6 right there. So we go pretty good. A couple plays later at 2nd and 10. Go with the read option again because they're not stopping it, so why are we running anything else? And this time cut it up the middle, and another pretty big gain, man. 7-yard gain by Hurd. He's got 92 yards at that point. I mean, my quarterback's at almost 100 yards rushing. So we go at 3rd and 3, do it again. This time they focus on Hurd, obviously. Give it to Stuckey for the easy touchdown, try to get him in the end zone. And we go up 38-17, another 21-point lead. But they come fighting right back, dude. They were all over. He's only thrown 4 incomplete passes so far. Drop back pass, hits the guy, hits his tight end on a slant route. My linebacker couldn't keep up with him, man. And they get another first down. And then very next play, drop back to pass again and go into the end zone. And Jackson, I hit Y and he doesn't know how to jump. They get the touchdown to score again. My gosh, dude, bring within 14. So we get the ball back. So they're scoring like crazy. So we're going to do the same thing. Do a play action on the read option. Carrington tries to get in, gets stood up about the 3-yard line. My gosh, I thought I was going to try to hit stick him in. It didn't work. They like their fire skill and see what they could do with it against my offense, which has been pretty much unstoppable. And I drop back to pass, and I fit it in another tight area. My Schrodner, my freshman receiver, dude, he's got another touchdown pass. He's legit. So right here at the end of the game, fourth quarter, 6 seconds left, they throw a pass. Didn't quite get a whole lot. That's their tight end again. He had 8 catches for 78 yards, tearing it up, man. So last ditch effort, 2nd and 2, 5 seconds left on the clock. No more timeouts. They drop back to pass. Has all day, I throw it, throws it in, knocked away. Jackson, he already had to pick this game, and that seals the deal. We get the win, 45-24. We were putting a lot of points on the board this season, but we're giving up quite a bit more than I'd like also. We go back and forth between games. It's really weird. Hurd gets play of the game, 20 for 26, 251 yards, 4 touchdowns, 11 carries, 82 yards. I tried to get him the 100-yard rush and didn't quite work out that way. I would have loved for him to have the 200, 100. Didn't work. Games around the country, Oregon, Notre Dame win. Everybody else isn't ranked, so nothing major there. For the game stats, we were pretty good, only about 34 yards difference. They had a lot of passing yards, though, a lot of passing yards. And we had Hurd player of the game, Jackson corner player of the game. Doing good, man. Defense stepping it up. And we'll be right back with the advance. All right, guys, just got done showing the highlights from a game against Mizzou. Ended up pulling out the win, 45-24. See how everybody else did in the Dynasty. LSU gets the win, 59-23. Arkansas had a bye week. Auburn gets the win over Texas, 41-27. And Texas will rejoin. I made a mistake last time. I forgot to up the starting school caliber to 6-star. So he tried to join. He couldn't because he couldn't join us as Texas. So he couldn't play this week. But he will be in as soon as we advance it. So he is back. And then we also figured out how to prevent that from happening. Penn State ends up getting the win, 41-35. Arizona wins 59-38. Tulsa wins 42-39, 3-point game. Mississippi State ends up getting the win over UCLA, 28-14. East Carolina wins 56-10. UCLA lost 28-14. And Ole Miss gets the win 42-14. As you can see, it says autopilot. This is an idea that Arizona Foster 5711 sent me. He said instead of having people leave the dynasty or kicking them, just set them to autopilot and the other team could play. Now, I haven't confirmed this with Mississippi State yet, but to my knowledge, that's how it worked because UCLA said they couldn't play this week. So that's, to my knowledge, that works. So hopefully we won't have any issues with Texas again, where they drop and then have to reset the level. That way I don't forget like I did last time. And it'll just be easier to do it that way. But they got in touch with everybody and we got it all squared away. So we're going to advance it and we will be right back. All right, just got done with the advance. I have a bye week this week, so we'll figure something out on what's going to do for the next video. See everybody else in the Dynasty is going on. LSU plays Florida. Auburn, my dad coming, Arkansas, plays South Carolina. Auburn plays number 1 Ole Miss. Wow, that could be a good game right there. Got to get those guys together, see what's going to go on. Penn State plays Iowa. Arizona plays Oregon State. Tulsa plays Mid Tennessee State University. Mississippi State plays Texas A&M. East Carolina plays University of Texas San Antonio. UTSA UCLA plays Cal. Let me go ahead and change this so he can play his game. And Ole Miss plays Auburn. That could be a good game right there. He's only lost one game. Ole Miss hasn't lost any. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. In top 25, see what's going on there. And number 1 is the same. 2, 3, 6, 8, 9 all lost. Golly. Arkansas moves up to number 2. Ole Miss number 1. Penn State moves up from 10 to 5. Notre Dame won. They just got leapfrogged by everybody. Ohio State lost to Nebraska. That's what it was. Texas, number 3, Texas lost to Auburn because you couldn't rejoin in time. That was all my fault. I forgot to change the settings, but hopefully now we got that fixed with being just set it to autopilot and the other user can play the game. Hopefully that works. LSU jumps way up 10 spots, number 12. See anybody else? Mississippi State jumps from 24 to 21. Auburn leapfrogs me in the 23 spot because they've only got 1 loss. I'm at number 24. Anybody else close? Arizona's right outside the rankings, 27. And that's pretty much it. UCLA was ranked. They dropped out, so they're 28. But a lot of people in the Dynasty ranked this year. Media poll has Arkansas on top of Ole Miss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Penn State number 4. LSU 11. Auburn 14. Mississippi State 19. Am I even in there? What? Forget that. I dropped out. I dropped out. My games aren't good enough. And I got a bye week this week too. Man. See how it is. Go ahead and check the Heisman watch. See what's going on there. We got Davis, Ole Miss running back up there. Florida State, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Arkansas is running back up there. Uh-oh. Got a couple of running backs in there. That's it for the users though. But we are sitting really good, man. Sitting pretty good in the Dynasty. Texas is rejoining. I sent him a message. So he'll be back this next episode and get back in the swing of things. But that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.